Alrighty, Jesse here, aka Thedrazor. We're playing Firewatch today, and it's basically a game where this guy kind of like has some things go on in his life, and basically his getaway is getting this job as a fire watcher. So right away, what we do is we do some things. I don't know what it determines exactly, but like you see that just popped up saying you see Julia. So I'll read this to you guys. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So we either ask, so what's your major? Or, you're pretty. So I think I'm going to flip a coin when we got answers like this, just to see what happens. So heads will be the first one I read off, tails will be the second one. And it's tails, so we go with the second one. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What, you reply, confused? Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. How does this lead to a relationship? Whatever. Alright, and this is a cutscene for your job as a fire watcher. We head out to this little car here. Load gear. Yeah, just throw that in the back. Don't even let it sit in the passenger seat. You date her for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. I thought so. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle Julia's in love with. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Heads, tails, you know the drill. And it's heads. We go with the beagle. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple little idiots. Alright, flip the coin. Alright, first one. That'd be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Now we wander through this place. It's a Thursday night and Julia's 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. I feel like I should go with you ignore her on this one, but we'll flip the coin just anyway, I guess. And it's you ignore her. Go with that. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. Make some coffee and go to work. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Alright, flip a coin here. And second one. Julia was right. You are very pretty. Thank you. Runs in the family. And we keep on running. So we get to about here. Should do another cut. Oh, nope. Gotta go over this log first. Bam. Hop over. Oh, that is a nice sun. Beautiful. 1982. During the summers, you, Julia, enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. But, fuck! Dog! Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. We'll flip a coin here, even though I want to beat his face in. Oh, what do you know? We get that one. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julie asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids gets waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Heads or tails? Alright, I have no clue. I found a coin, and it's heads. Convince her not to take the job. You tell her that this means you two won't have a family. She says that's bullshit. She's totally right. She asks if her taking the job means you won't come with her. You say yes. Again, bullshit. But she decides not to take it. Julia is asked to leave Boulder on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. This one, I'm going to go with the talk about it one. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests done, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Yeah, that's inappropriate. Ugh! Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days, you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. Sorry, I was playing with the coin. You spent your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. We'll flip a coin here. And it's heads, so we go with the first one. Sad as that is. Now we're running through the forest again, ladies and gents. Ooh, we got a thinger-dinger right here. That's a motherfudging elk. I'm gonna touch it with my face. Ew! What a beautiful creature. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day. Then every other day. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. Julia's sister Susan Moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Months go by. Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in a paper for a job. You take it. Let's open this motherfudging door. Alright. So, I did play this a little bit earlier. I got lost. So I had to restart. So, basically, you can't turn on any lights until you turn your generator stuff on. Turn those on.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Then you pick this radio up. Hold shift, say hello.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
You killed 3 ex-husbands, you're rebelling against your mom, nobody can stand you back home.
Okay, you've
We're going with the
killed
husband
3
one.
husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Whoa!
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but maybe you just really like trees. Maybe it's, gosh, maybe it's a borderline fetish. A tree fetish.
Ooh!
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
A borderline tree fetish. Interesting. Alrighty.
Good morning, Henry.
And
I guess
we're
good afternoon.
actually going to end the
You probably smell
episode
like a rock.
there.
Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some
Maybe.
work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Maybe. So, alright, well, I guess I gotta do this part quick, so.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
We'll just let it
You
do
got a
itself right
relaxing,
now.
What, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
Scottish oil soap.
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by
W.B.
W.B.
Osborne.
Osborne.
Use
Whoa!
this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language.
I mean, you
Your
asked.
west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
I'm not really a disciplinarian type of guy.
Well, make him knock it off without smoking a joint with him, okay?
Sure.
Good. Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Convenient.
That's one word for it.
Alright, we're going to save the game and exit to main menu. So that's going to be it for this episode. I know it's not much and doesn't seem like the most entertaining game, but I think it's got a pretty cool story behind it, but I guess we'll kind of see as it plays out. If you guys don't like it, I could just quit playing it, I guess. I'll finish it on my own and see how things go with that. Other games that might be coming to the channel, like I said, is a game called Gone Home. I have seen someone play that. It's a pretty cool game. Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. That's another one. Dear Esther. Another one. Homesick. And I'm still questioning whether or not I should do the Stanley Parable. Since, I don't know. But you guys, let me know, give me some feedback, and I will see you guys later. I may post another video today. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys on the flip side, and peace out.